Now, stress can have a detrimental impact on us, especially if that stress is emanating from financial burdens. On today's episode of Changing Lives, we're talking to Madeline Pretorius, a financial accountant who's going to be sharing some tips and tricks in order to plan financially. Over to you, Tanya.
Thank you so much, Thabo. Madeline, welcome to Changing Lives.
Thank you for having me.
It's wonderful. So you're an accountant.
Yes.
And you are going to tell us about what's happened to your people during this time of COVID and how their thoughts have been shifting and changing.
Look, nobody was prepared for COVID. Nobody knew what was going to happen. Nobody knew what to expect. And even now, we are not really sure how long it's going to stay with us. But I must tell you, I've seen people doing new things, doing things that we've never even thought about, going into new ventures. I think for people to actually just adapt to this new normal and to move forward, refocusing, doing things that they wouldn't have thought of, taking new avenues. It is extraordinary to just believe that and to see the changes. And although it's a bad thing that happened and the pandemic is bad and it affected financially a lot of people and even losing loved ones, but to see how people care for each other, how they come together and how they just take on new paths, it is amazing.
So the word that's coming through for me is camaraderie.
You see it now. You see now how people who in the past would just walk by, I wouldn't notice you in the street. I know you've got that business and I know you're doing that, but your place also in my lane. And now people is just coming together and they are refocusing, they are pulling together and working together. And I think that is the miracle in the pandemic.
Oh, I love your take on it. I think that's amazing.
It is. It's beautiful. In the ugly, that is the beautiful part. Because, yes, there's a lot of people that lost businesses, that lost incomes, and I mean, the worst is to lose loved ones. But if we focus on the positive, we can go forward.
100%.
And that is what we see in our industry is the beautiful in the ugly.
Absolutely. And I think also standing together as a community is something that you've leaned into now, which I'm absolutely loving. And, do you think people have gone more into businesses that have always been their passion?
Yes and no. Okay. I would think that my business, talking from the people out there, which was maybe just a thought, which was, I must remember to do this and I must remember to do that, actually now gave them the time to focus on that. To focus, to see, I've got a neighbor. It's not just a robot staying next to me. It's actually somebody that I can. And so they've moved together, getting to know each other, collaborating, sharing ideas. I've seen communities coming together that in the past they were just neighbors. Hi, neighbor. Now they are friends.
So their skill sets are obviously coming to the fore.
Skill sets developing, yes. The lady that just used to, I'm thinking of one specific lady, she just used to, for her friends and family to bake. Now she's providing meals, healthy meals for the neighborhood. Obviously at a cost because she lost her job, but now that is her focus. She's feeling she's giving back, but she's also earning a living.
I love it. And you also brought something else wonderful into the conversation. I'm loving having you in studio with me. And it's time.
Thank you. Yes.
And I must say that was the one gift I had because by the grace of God, I had been incredibly busy and suddenly had so much time to write my third book.
Your book, yes. I read about that. And that is the beauty. Would you have taken that time out of your life to go and sit and write the book?
I wouldn't have had it.
You were forced to. And that is not just our country, but the whole world had time just to sit back and breathe, to refocus, to spend time with friends, with family, and to focus on their businesses, to plan for the future, because here it became evident we must prepare for the future financially.
Absolutely. So to summarize what we're talking about, I'm going to say that wealthy people realize that time is their true value.
True value.
Oh, Madeline, thank you so much for joining us in studio today.
Thank
it was
you for
amazing to have your incredible energy with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.